Right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Harrogate College Virtual Open event. I'm going to give everyone a couple more minutes to sign on before we officially start. While we're waiting for people, we're just going to pop up a poll and you'll see it pop up on your screen. This is just to see who's watching today. So if you're a student, a parent, carer, guardian, student, a staff member at a school, just keep on voting. Oh, we've got loads. We've got a lot of parent, carers, and guardians, and students. And we've got a lot of students as well. That is great. Right. Thank you so much for answering that poll, everyone. So you can also see on the side of your screen, on the right-hand side, there should be a chat box. If you haven't already used it, then please just make sure it's working for you all right now. Just say hi or hello, everyone. Just to make sure it's working for you. And we've also got Amy Kay on there who will be managing that, as well as Tia, and she'll be saying, oh, hi, everyone. Got all messages coming in now. Yeah, welcome. Hello. Right. So in this chat box is where you'll be able to ask all of your questions. Remember, we do have the curriculum Q&As after this webinar. I will be sending you a link at the end of the webinar. And once I send this link over to you, you'll be able to click on and it'll take you to a landing page. On that landing page, you'll have all the curriculum specific areas, and just be sure to click on the 7 o'clock link and it'll take you to a Google Meet. You don't need to ask questions. It's nice for you to be able to meet the curriculum staff. You'll be able to see your future tutor. You can hear them. They'll be able to tell you a little bit about the course. But again, be sure to join those after this webinar. So I think we can make a start now. So my name's Alana and I'm the School Liaison Officer for Harrogate College. Together with my team, we work closely with schools, colleges and other education settings across the whole of Yorkshire. Our job is to help students make an informed decision when choosing their post-16 options. So tonight I am joined by my colleagues Tia, Amy and Tajinder, who's from the admissions team.
Hi everyone, so I'm Tia and I'll be helping Alana out today with the presenting and answering some of those questions that you guys sent through.
Hi everyone, I'm Amy and I'm here to manage the chat box, and I'll also be posting some useful links in the chat box too, so keep a lookout for those.
Hi everyone, I'm Tajinder. I'm the Student Recruitment and Admissions Campus Lead for Harrogate College.
That's great. Thank you, guys. So again, if you do have any questions, please make sure to pop them in the chat box on the right-hand side. The chat box is completely private again, so only myself, Tia, Amy and Tajinder can see your questions and comments, and we will be answering your questions throughout the event in our Q&A breaks. And if we don't get a chance to answer your questions, we will drop you an email with your answer. And if you've got any curriculum specific questions as well, you can join, or if you just want to hear more about the course, be sure to join those curriculum Q&As. I'm just going to play you a little video of our principal, Danny Wild.
I'm Danny Wild, I'm the Principal of Harrogate College. Welcome to the Harrogate College Virtual Open Evening. The intention of tonight is to paint a picture of what is on offer at Harrogate College to support you from progressing from school into the next stage of your education, to ensure that when you leave us, you're progressing on to an exciting career or higher level of study. Our mission at Harrogate College is to provide life-changing opportunities through high-quality education serving our community. Our values at Harrogate College are to be progressive, which is about supporting people and places to be ready for the future, to be nurturing, to support everybody to reach their potential, and to be inclusive. Everybody has a place at Harrogate College, from wherever their starting points is, to then work with them individually to reach their potential. At Harrogate College we aim to be the provider of choice for technical and vocational education for people of Harrogate District. That includes a really broad and varied offer, which goes from our level 1 qualifications for those who are just looking to enter into their vocational areas, right through to master's degree levels in creative arts. Our courses are about reflecting the needs of the community, and that includes the labour market across Harrogate District and North Yorkshire.
So that is a little video of our principal, Danny Wild. I have just seen in the chat box, if you do have any problems with the videos playing or the presentation, just give the page a little refresh and hopefully it will start working for you a little bit better. So as you can see on the map, I know it might be a little bit small, but we are located in Hornbeam Park. If you were to get the train to college, you're only a short walk away from Hornbeam Park train station. Another form of public transport is within walking distance from the college, with the 36 bus stop located outside Marks and Spencer's on Leeds Road. Now the 36 runs from Ripon to Leeds and comes every 20 minutes. Harrogate College is also served by an extensive public bus network with other bus routes from Wetherby, Boroughbridge, Knaresborough, Pateley Bridge, the list goes on. We also have a large car park on site as well, which can be used by staff and students who hold a parking permit. You can apply for one of those at the beginning of the academic year. Or if you don't live too far away, we do encourage you to walk or cycle. We do have a bike shed at the back of the college for you to store your bike whilst you're in class. If you use the bike shed, just be sure to secure your bike thoroughly with a lock. You will also see a featured link pop up. That was perfect timing. So this is to go to it's like a little travel information brochure. So it's got some really useful maps. It's got the map that's on here that's a bit bigger, and it also shows you the different bus, train and walking routes to Harrogate College, as well as safe crossing points. So be sure to download that brochure. You can download it as a PDF. And then Amy's also going to pop into the chat a link to our Harrogate College travel information page on our website, and it includes bus routes and train information as well on there. So here are the different level guides that are on offer on Harrogate College. We do have courses starting at entry level, going all the way up to a level 7. I am just going to focus on up to level 3 at the moment, but all the information I'm going to tell you is relevant to all of our courses. So the level that you're put on is dependent on your current experience and your grades, and these will differ slightly within each department area. This would be because a lot of the vocational courses that we have at Harrogate College aren't taught in school. So if you choose to do hairdressing, for instance, or motor vehicle, these courses themselves will be completely new to you. So you'll have to start at a lower level and then progress after the year is over. Courses like applied science or health and social care, however, these are more science focused. And if you've done really well in that subject at school, so if you've done really well in science and also in your English and maths GCSE, you could go straight onto a level 3 course. Now, entry-level courses, there are no formal entry requirements. Level 1 courses are typically 3 to 4 GCSEs. Level 2 courses are typically 3 to 4 GCSEs at a grade 4 and above. And level 3 courses are 5 GCSEs at a grade 4 and above, including English and Maths at a grade 4 or a 5. Grade 4 and a 5 is the old grade C as well, just in case anyone a little bit older is watching. And then if you also don't get a grade 4 in English and Maths in your GCSEs, they will be integrated into your chosen course. But be sure to do your research about the course or courses that you're interested in, just so that you know what you're aiming towards. On the slide here, you can see just some of our vocational courses that we currently have to offer at Harrogate College. Now, vocational courses are a way of learning in a more practical environment. They consist mostly of 60% practical work and 40% written work. And it is unlikely that you will have written exams unless a student is taking English and or maths alongside their course. So they are designed to build up an individual's confidence and knowledge of the real world working environment of their chosen industry, whilst also gaining academic skills and working towards a recognised qualification. As well as all of these courses, we do have alternative courses such as foundation studies. This course helps to develop students' skills that they need for the workplace and build up their self-esteem and confidence. And we also have ESOL courses as well. So that's English speakers of other languages. This is where students can develop on their English reading, writing, speaking, and listening skills. You can find more information on the courses and what they entail on our online course guide that can be found on our website. Amy will be popping a link into the chat box now, and you'll be able to have a look at our online prospectus. So it is time to have our first question break. So I am going to pass over to Tia, who will start answering your questions and take over presenting for a little while.
Perfect. Thanks, Alana. So we've had some fantastic questions come through so far. Please do keep sending these and we'll try and get through as many as we can today. So the first question that we've been asked is, do I have to wear a uniform? So Harrogate College students don't have to wear a uniform like you do in schools. However, some students will have to wear certain clothes for their courses, but it's more of a work style uniform. So for example, if you're doing a cookery course, then you might need to wear the chef whites. If you're doing a motor vehicle course, then you need to be wearing those overalls. But like I said, they're more of a work style uniform. Got another question here. What is the average wage for an apprenticeship? So it's great that you're asking about apprenticeships. I will be covering this in more detail throughout the presentation. For an apprenticeship, the minimum wage is £4.50 an hour, but it is completely up to the company how much they want to pay an apprentice. So you can get paid a lot more than that if the company wants to do so. Another question that we've been asked is, can I get help with travel? So yes, we offer financial support to anyone who might need it. In order to claim this, we look at your personal circumstances and your household income. You'll apply for financial support once you've enrolled onto your course. So this is from GCSE results day. So you don't have to worry about that too much at the moment. You'll look at that a little bit later down the line. And then another question that we've been asked is, how do you support students with dyslexia? So our curriculum areas ensure that students with dyslexia have all the support that they need when it comes to studying at college. Our exams team will also be able to help you make sure that you have that support in place when undertaking assessments. Please let your teachers know at the interview stage or on your application form if you do have any access requirements or you want to let us know anything, just to make sure that we've got that support in place for when you start at college. So as I said, thank you again for sending through the questions. That's all I'm going to cover for now, but we will be having more questions breaks throughout. So please do keep asking these throughout the presentation. So like Alana previously said, we offer courses starting from entry level, going all the way up to level 7. On the screen now are our current degree level courses that we're offering. So these are courses from level 4 upwards, so that university level of studying. Our degree level options consist of both creative and business related courses, with courses such as creative practice being studied at a master's level. If you are interested in these courses, then you can check out that link to the prospectus that Amy popped in the chat a little bit earlier. Here at Harrogate College, we do have some fantastic facilities that help our students develop those much needed skills for whatever they're wanting to progress onto, whether that be in the workplace, a higher education course, or moving on to an apprenticeship. Our students are able to learn in real world working environments, helping them gain both the skills and the confidence needed to progress onto those next steps. Here you can see a few pictures of our facilities that we have on site. So we have a salon that runs both as a place to learn as well as a commercial salon that's open to the public, so family and friends can come along to that. Our on-site industry standard kitchen is equipped with demonstration benches and bays, sinks, cooking equipment, ovens and hobs. And we also have a bistro on site that again is open to the public, equipped with a training kitchen and a fully functioning bar. This can typically seat around 30 guests, but we do hold theme nights throughout the year, and on those nights we can cater to more guests. We also have our technology centre, which is located behind the main building, and this houses our fully working garage for our motor vehicle courses, workshops for our construction, electrical installation and carpentry courses. As well as this, we also have art and design facilities and science labs, which help support our students progress all the way up to master's level. And we also have our state-of-the-art Mac suites as well. But rather than me just explaining all of this, I'm going to play you a short video now of our campus facilities. You all enjoyed that facilities video there. Obviously, we would absolutely love to get you guys on campus to have a real look round. Hopefully sometime in the near future, we will be able to offer that. So now we're going to talk quickly about apprenticeships. For those of you who don't know, apprenticeships involve being in full-time paid employment whilst also gaining a qualification. So this is a great option as you get to combine that practical training with continuing studying. We've built great relationships with employers within the Harrogate district and within North Yorkshire. As I said before, the minimum wage for an apprentice starts at £4.50 an hour, but this can vary depending on your age and depending on your employer. We provide apprenticeships in the following areas, so this includes construction and joinery, electrical, health and social care, childcare, motor vehicle, business and finance, catering and hospitality, hairdressing and beauty, and our 2 new apprenticeships in science and pharmaceutical. For any more information on apprenticeships that we have on offer, please use the email that's at the bottom of the screen and just let them know what subject it is that you're interested in, and they'll be able to find the best course for you. Alternatively, we also have those fantastic Q&As that Alana mentioned earlier. Our apprenticeships team will be on those Q&As, so please do join them and quiz them with as many questions as you want to. So I'm now going to pass over to Tajinder, who's going to talk you through how to apply for a vocational course and what's expected of you at your interview.
Thank you, Tia. Hi, everyone. So if you're interested in coming to Harrogate College, you're able to apply for the new academic year now. You can apply via our website. If you can see the picture on the screen now, in the top right hand of our website is where you can apply for the courses of your choice. And if you're struggling with our online application, you can also contact college either via email or phone, and we can help you out. Usually students are also able to apply on site at our open days and taster days, but due to the current circumstances, our events this year may be virtual and similar to this one. So you can follow us on social media to get up-to-date information about any future events coming up. Again, applications are open for this academic year, and Amy's going to pop a link in the chat box for you now if you want to apply for a course at the Harrogate College. And Ilana's also going to pop up a poll, and we have a pre-recorded presentation that talks you through how to apply and the application process in a little more detail. So if you do want this, please click yes. I'll then send you over the recorded link for you to watch this week. So then what to expect at an interview. So after you've applied for a course at Harrogate College, our admissions team will be contacting you. This will be either via email, call or text message to book an interview. Some of our courses are using Google Meets for virtual interviews, but we will keep you updated if this changes. So be sure to give us your personal email address and be sure to check it regularly for updates. The interview process is nothing to be afraid of. It's a great chance for you to get all the information you need about your course, and it's also a way for your tutor to ask you a few questions and get to know you and find out what type of person you are. And you'll be given an offer for a course if you've attended an interview. We also look at students on an individual basis, so seeing you and your personality is always a bonus. If you have already applied for a course and have your interview coming up, you're interested in how to prepare for an interview at Harrogate College, pop into the chat box now that you're interested, and we'll send you a 3-minute video to you. And later on in the year, you'll receive information about enrolment. This usually happens from GCSE results day, and it's where you sign up to college to officially become a Harrogate College student. To welcome our students, we hold a fantastic event called a Big Welcome, and here's a video to show you what we get up to.
Right, thank you so much for explaining how to apply in the interview process in a little more detail, Tajinder. And I do hope you liked the video of our big welcome. Hopefully, fingers and my toes are crossed that this September we'll be able to do a great big welcome for all of our students who are joining the new academic year. And again, as Tajinder said, we've got the how to apply presentation that we can send you if you just want to vote in the poll. And if you want the 3-minute video, it is honestly a quick step-by-step how to prepare what you need to do for an interview. Just pop it in the chat box, just say, yes, please, I want the interview presentation, and then we'll be able to send that over to you and you'll be able to keep that and use it. You can use it for future jobs as well. It's a really great, quick little 3-minute video. So Tajinder, we do have a lot of questions that have come through in regards to applications and the interview process. So I'm going to start with this one here that has come through. What is the deadline for the level 3 courses to start in 2021, so the new academic year?
Okay, so if you apply as soon as possible, and we do take applications right up through till June, July, the quicker you get your application in, we can get you lined up with an interview and secure a place as well.
That's great. And how many courses can I pick and apply for?
Okay, so you can choose as many courses as you like. Only apply for the courses that you're actually interested in doing, though, as you'll be asked.
Oh, I can't hear Tajinder. Tajinder, have you?
Sorry, I think I might have pressed mute. So that was, you can apply for as many courses as you want, and apply for the courses that you're interested in, because you will be asked at interview why you've applied for them. And at enrolment, you will have to decide on which course you want to do, because you can only enroll on one course.
That's the trouble of it. You can only have one course. You can't have as many amazing courses that we've got. So another question here is, when will interviews take place and how long will they last?
Okay, so our interviews are ongoing. We send you an email with a link so you can book a place, and be sure to get those booked sooner rather than later. And some curriculum areas are using Google Meets for their interviews, but like I said earlier, we will keep you updated if this changes. And how long the interview takes does vary. Usually they do last around 20 minutes.
That's great. And then another one is, if I didn't get the grades I'd hoped for, should I still come to enrolment?
Yes, definitely come to enrolment, because it could be that you're offered a different level course, like a level 1 or 2 in the same area, or it could be in a different area, a different department. But it's always worth coming to enrolment, because our staff can give you as much help and support to see what your options are, and you can choose from them.
That's great. And then the last question here that I'm going to ask you is, does everyone automatically get an interview?
That's right, yes, they do. If anyone applies for a course, they will receive an interview. However, if anyone declares that they've got an educational healthcare plan or a criminal conviction, this may delay the process to allow us to do some further checks to take place.
Right, that's perfect. Thank you so much for answering those questions, Tajinder. And again, if you do have any more questions regarding the application process or the interview process, be sure to make sure that you send those through. And then also the admissions team will be on that landing page as well. So if you want any questions regarding the application form, be sure to join that Google Meet video and send your questions over. So at Harrogate College, the Student Life team are absolutely incredible. They are dedicated to making sure that everyone's experience at college is a great one. Now, the team was rated outstanding by Ofsted, and they are offering exciting enrichment activities as well. I'm going to play you a little video from Megan. Now, Megan was, she will be a common sight. She'll be around Harrogate College a lot. You'll be able to see Megan all the time when you join in September. She's the Student Relations Officer at Harrogate College. Her job is basically in charge of creating student activities at college, and she organises class representatives for the student voice system as well. She's been incredibly busy keeping all of our students engaged whilst they've been working from home, and she is a great asset to have at Harrogate College. So I'm now just going to play you a little video from Megan.
So student life is just everything that you do at college that isn't part of your college course. So you might be a class rep, you might join in with a club or society, you might volunteer, you might go to events and activities that the Students' Union run, and all of that is part of student life. So getting involved with that sort of thing hopefully makes your time at college more fun, more exciting. It's a chance to meet people from all different courses. But also, of course, it looks really, really good on your UCAS applications or your CVs by the time you're looking for something else to do once you leave college. There's also lots of different support available as part of student life. So it's a chance to meet lots of new people and get to know them outside of your course and learn something new, which can be really good for your mental health and your well-being. But it's also, there's chances to do things like speak to the counselling team or to speak to experts during our Next Steps Careers sessions. So there's loads of opportunities to get a bit more support. You can even speak to your class reps in each class who will, as fellow students, can give you a bit of advice and support as well. So the activities at the moment are all online. So we've got lots of online chats, online baking, making, crafts, online gaming, online workouts. But we're always open to new ideas. We're really looking forward to being back in college so we can do exciting things in college as well. But we'll always support students to set up things that you want. So if you've got a really good idea, or you've got something you like doing at school, or something, a cause you want to support, or a campaign you think's really important, then we can always help set those things up as well. So we make student life as much what the students want it to be as we possibly can.
So that is Megan, our Student Relations Officer at Harrogate College. Now, you will see a lot of her around college, so it was kind of nice to see a friendly face before you start. Also at Harrogate College, we want to make sure that everyone has access to education. We offer a wide range of support to all of our students. We provide support with costs, including travel, meals, childcare, equipment, kit, and residential and educational visits as well. When it's time to enrol onto Harrogate College, so that's after GCSE results day, and that's when you officially become a Harrogate College student, this is when you'll also be able to apply for financial support. Now, you don't need to worry about that yet. It is a couple of months away. But if you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch with us. I will be sharing some more email information on how you can get in touch with us, or we've also got the web chat on our website that is live, and you'll be able to ask them questions straight on there. So we also just wanted to share with you a couple of our current students and what they think about Harrogate College. So on the screen now you've got Reese. Now Reese is studying a level 2 art and design course. When we asked him why he chose to go to Harrogate College, this is what he said. So Reese chose to go to Harrogate College because it was a great environment to study. There's friendly staff and a good range of courses available. Art and design is a very creative course with a lot of different areas like photography, animation, ceramics, graphics, drawing and painting. I love how wide the variety links to my interests and supports from tutors with my written work and evaluations. We also asked Reese what he would say to someone who's thinking about joining Harrogate College, and Reese said he'd definitely recommend it. So thank you very much for that, Reese. And then we've got Molly as well. Molly is studying the Level 2 hospitality course. Now, Molly explains that she loves the support offered by her tutors in college and also now during the pandemic. The facilities offered at Harrogate College help her to prepare to go into the catering industry as well, as students have access to the industry standard kitchens and also a training restaurant as well. So thank you so much, Molly and Reese, for sending those in. It is great to hear from our current students and how they're still enjoying their time at college despite the troubled year that we've had. A lot of our students also go on to a mixture of places following their studies at Harrogate College, whether this be moving on to an apprenticeship, getting a full-time job, or going to university. For example, all of the students who applied for university from both the Level 3 Extended Diploma in Art and Design and our Foundation Art and Design course all got their first choice offers and all progressed onto university, which is absolutely amazing. So again, you do have those options to progress onto higher education and also maybe in an apprenticeship or getting straight into the job once you study a course at Harrogate College. So we are continuing to update all of our social media handles with updates on upcoming events, things that are happening at the college, what are students up to. If you do want to stay updated, give us a follow on Instagram, Twitter and Facebook. The School Liaison team, so myself, have a monthly Q&A session on Instagram. So that happens on the last Friday of every month, where we will answer any of your questions or queries that you have, and I'll be answering them at the end of the month. We also like to share some top tips as well. We did one from working from home, which we did send out to schools, and also it's on YouTube, so be sure to check that out. And we also do little sneak peeks of the facilities that we have at college, so be sure to give us a follow on Instagram. I'm now going to pass back over to Tia, who's going to start off the questions again that have been coming through. Again, if you want to carry on sending your questions while we're going through this, then please do. And if you don't get a chance to answer your question before the end of the presentation, we will get in touch with you via the email that you signed up to this webinar with. And also don't forget that you've got the curriculum Q&As as well. So if you just want to have a nosy, that you want to find out more about the course, be sure to join them after the webinar. So I'll pass over to you, Tia.
Thanks, Alana. So we've had a few questions asking about if you can do multiple BTECs alongside each other. So would you be able to do applied science and sport at the same time, for example? So you can only study, as Alana said, one vocational course at a time at college. This is just because there's so much studying involved in the courses that you won't possibly be able to study more than one. You can apply for both of those courses, go to the interviews for both courses, go right through the whole process with both courses, meaning that you can then find out more information, but you would have to just choose one of them when it comes to enrolment. If you are a little bit unsure about which one to choose, then I would strongly recommend popping over to them curriculum Q&As after, and they can tell you a lot more specifics about their courses. Back to you, Alana.
Thank you, Tia. So another question we've got here is, if I don't get or if I don't have any GCSEs, can I still do a course? And do you do GCSEs at the same time through the college? So this does depend on the entry requirements of the courses. So that does depend on, what level you go on, like I said earlier in the presentation. We do have courses in many different subjects, so be sure to check the prospectus to see what is suitable for you. We do help you to study English and maths alongside your courses as well. So please contact us, and if you have any queries, on the contact details at the end of the presentation. And also, if you're interested in a course and you've got that in the back of your mind, make sure to join the curriculum Q&A after this webinar. Over to you, Tia.
Thanks, Alana. So I know we have briefly brushed on this a couple of times, but we have still got some questions coming through, so I just wanted to sort of reiterate it. So we've had quite a lot of questions about when the closing date is for applications for September 2021, if there's a deadline. So we would always recommend applying as soon as possible. This means that you can have your application and your interview and your offer sorted nice and early. It also avoids missing out on any courses that might fill up quickly. If you decide that you want to apply for a course now and then in a couple of months' time you don't think it's the right option for you, that's completely fine. You don't have to come to us, but what it means is if you've got that offer, that means that you've got a place secured at Harrogate College as long as you meet those conditions. So it's always a good idea to apply as soon as you can. Back to you, Alana.
Thank you, Tia. So we've had a few questions in regards to the Foundation Art and Design course. So we've got one here saying that if studying Foundation Art, can we come into college to do art and then use the equipment with COVID restrictions as I'm starting in September 2021? So this does depend on the government guidelines that we are following in college, but we have everything in place for the return of students to college. Every precaution is taken to make sure resources are safe to use, and your tutor will be able to advise you what we have put in place on your course. And then I'm also going to kind of tie this in, there's another one that's will we have coursework to do in preparation for the Foundation Art before we start in September. So you don't actually have any coursework to prepare for. It will mostly be for when you have your interview. You'll ask to do create a portfolio. So be sure to select your favorite pieces of work. So that, this could be paintings, ceramics, designs, anything like that, anything that really showcases your talent and what you do. Just be sure to choose between 5 or 6 different pieces, and that will really showcase your work and your talent. And then you'll have your interview and be able to showcase that. And pass back over to you, Tia, now. Is that all right?
Fine. So we've got a fantastic question here. If my predicted grades are between different levels, which course should I apply for? So the best thing to do is apply for a course at the level that you think is right for you, and if you think you'll meet the entry requirements. It doesn't matter too much at this stage which level you apply for, as when you come to interview, this is where the tutors will discuss with you what they think the most suitable level is for you. Also, when it comes to enrolment, it may be that if you've got slightly higher grades, then we might pop you up a level. The same way that if you haven't quite met them entry requirements, we'll always find a more suitable course for you, whether that be in a different department or a slightly lower level. If you are wanting to speak to curriculum about specific courses on which level you think could be most suitable, then do pop over to them curriculum Q&As after this and they'll be able to advise you in a bit more detail. Back to you, Alana.
Thank you, Tia. I've just seen another question pop in. So could I still apply after my GCSE results? Tajinder, I know you might have already muted yourself, but if you could answer this one, I think that'd be great. So are students able to apply after they receive their GCSE results? So after GCSE results day, I'm guessing.
Yeah, they can do. I would strongly recommend, though, that if they apply now, they can always let us know what their predicted grades are. I know it's difficult with the way things are at the moment and uncertainty of which grades will be used, but it's perfectly fine to wait till GCSE results day as well.
That's perfect. Thank you, Tajinder. So I think that's all of the questions that we've got time for at the moment. So I am going to, I'm sorry, but end this Q&A break here. But if you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to get in touch. You might leave this webinar and, later on in the week, you might just suddenly pop into your head another question or query. So here is how you can get in touch with us. So if you've got any college queries and questions about college life, things like that, please contact at harrogate-college.ac.uk. Amy will also be posting all of these in the chat box as well. I think she's already done it. She's quick on that. And then also you can get in touch with myself and the team. So the School Liaison team, please contact transition team at harrogate-college.ac.uk. And if you want to get in touch with the apprenticeship team, please contact apprenticeships at harrogate.ac.uk. Just be sure to give them the course that you're interested in, and they will be in touch with you. Now, again, don't forget that we do have the curriculum Q&As. This link is going to be posted into the chat box now. Now, when you get onto this landing page, please be sure to click on the 7 p.m. link. You'll see all the different curriculum areas, and just pick the one that you're interested in and click the 7 p.m. link. It is a Google Meet. You don't need to have your camera on for this. You can if you want. It's great for the tutors to be able to see you and you to be able to see the tutor. But even if you don't have any questions for the curriculum staff themselves, but you're interested in the course, other people might be joining onto that Google Meet, and they might be asking some questions that you're interested in hearing. So be sure to join that. Just click on the link that's been posted into the chat box. It is great to kind of put a face to the future tutor that you might have in September. So thank you all for watching. I hope you found this event really useful in understanding what Harrogate College has to offer. On the screen now are just the different groups that you'll be put in. So if you choose hairdressing, you'll be in with beauty and media makeup as well, for example. So this is all the curriculum staff that are available. We also have the admissions team available if you've got any questions regarding the application form. So I just want to say again, thank you so much for joining. I do hope you found this event useful in understanding what Harrogate College has to offer. We are forever changing and growing as a college, helping our students get the most of their education and gain the skills that aren't recognised within their chosen industry. So be a part of our journey and succeed in a path that is right for you. I hope you have a lovely evening, and thank you very much for joining. Thank you again. Good night.